So this one confused me a little bit, and it's going to be a tough one, I think, for us to answer. So he says, "Hey boys, I'm in need of some advice. I just found out my boy has been conducting another relationship behind his girlfriend's back. They are doing long distance while we work away from home at the moment. He kept disappearing on us for a day or so last month. So as his supervisor, I had to bring him to task. He confessed that he had gotten himself into a situation where he had gotten the other girl pregnant and has been going to scans. I told him to confess to his girlfriend because it wouldn't be fair on her to not know what's going on. There's a complication to this story though. When he showed me a picture of the girl he was seeing on the other side, it's my stepsister, who I know is in a long-term committed relationship with her fiance. So now I feel stuck in the middle of this big mess. Where do I start? I can't keep it to myself. It will eat me alive, lads." How old is his stepsister?
Mental,
I suppose she doesn't have to be the same age as him, though, because stepsister isn't blood, right? Step is his parents married in, or one of his parents married into a family that already had kids. That's step.
Yeah.
So step, half is blood related. Step is not.
Yes.
So my brothers are half brothers because it's my mum and my stepdad, where my sisters are stepsisters because my dad married their mum, so they're stepsisters.
Are they your dad's daughters?
No, nothing to do with my dad.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they're stepsisters.
So I just wanted to clarify that before any of the listeners were like incest. like he hasn't gone and like actually banged the guy's sister. Like it's just a name, right?
Well, it's his mate anyway, isn't it?
He just says, "I have just found out my boy." Oh, does that just mean that?
I would say he's thinking of his mate. He's talking about if he's working with his mate.
Oh, okay. So when he said my boy, I automatically thought he was like the dad, and like it's his son that's working with him.
Oh right, no, I didn't read it like that.
It's just the way people say things, right? Like I would say, my boy is my boy.
Yeah, a lot of the lads I would say to would be, "Oh, my boys."
Or oh, okay. Boy. Oh, okay. It's less complicated than I thought in my head. Because if it's your son, you're like fucking.
That doesn't sound well. It's complicated. Don't get me fucking wrong, but you threw another spanner in there that I wasn't thinking. I was thinking.
That's what I mean. I was like, because if this was me and I'm the supervisor, I'd be like, fucking, I'm done. I didn't hear any of that, and just leave and walk away. So like, thanks very much. See you later. But then, like, when I was like, "Oh,
I've understood," his mate is sleeping with his stepsister
and got her pregnant.
But both the stepsister and his mate are in relationships.
Yeah.
And this guy has now found out the secret, and he doesn't know what to do because obviously one of them's his mate and the other one's his stepsister. What I would do is tell them both to fucking fess up, and I don't want nothing to do with it. And if they don't, I'm going to tell everyone. Simple as.
Jay's just on cold. He's just like laid it on the table.
Because I would feel bad for, like, obviously you have more allegiance to your mate than your mate's girlfriend anyway. But when it's your stepsister, that's starting to get family involved and shit. It gets awkward as fuck, man. And someone's pregnant. Didn't you say someone's pregnant as well?
Yeah, the stepsister, innit?
The stepsister's pregnant, and she's.
Or is the girlfriend?
God, this is like EastEnders.
That's what. That's what I said. It's confusing because I was like, yeah, because he's got.
It's like a full-blown soap. This guy's life.
He said he's confessed that he's gotten into a situation. He's got the other girl pregnant, and he'd gone for scans. When he showed me the picture of the girl he's been seeing on the side, it's my stepsister.
So he's got his stepsister pregnant.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, she's in a committed relationship with someone else. So she's going for scans with the guy she's cheating her boyfriend with. This is fucked up. It's got to be fucked up.
Because he said they're doing a long distance while we're working away. So the girlfriend he's with must be at home.
She's living at home.
And then he's been hooking up with this guy's stepsister while they're at work. We're going to get an email and he's going to be like, "You got that all wrong."
Yeah, probably. And we give advice for a situation that didn't happen.
I think the advice still stands, right? Like I would, if it was me, I would go straight to my stepsister because it's family, and I'd be like, I know what's going on. What are you doing about it? And then I'd listen to
like,
what she's.
I'll be like, have you been fucking Dan? And then she'll be like,
Of course, I've been
no.
fucking Dan.
I'll be like, well, I heard you're fucking Dan and you're pregnant, but you've got fucking Billy at home, yeah, Billy Bob at home. And then I was like, has Billy Bob been going to the scans as well? Has all three of you been going to the scan? And I'll just start riling out, go nuclear, and then I'll just say, right, I'm telling everyone, I'm putting up a fucking Facebook status.
Please
Go
do not
full
do
Jeremy
that, Jay. You're
Kyle.
just asking for fucking trouble if you're doing Jay's.
Nah, but I think you're right. I think you need to go to your stepsister. Obviously, her and your mate need to like sort it out between the two of them and both tell their partners, because if she's pregnant with that guy's kid, they've either got to make a go of it or they need to make it known, because otherwise it's gonna, in a couple of months' time, it's gonna be fucking known anyway. So it's better to do it now.
See, to me, like the guy that he's working with, I can give a fuck. Like if he's got himself in, like I told you about that guy at work that his first girlfriend he slept with got pregnant, and then he got a new girlfriend and got her pregnant. I was like, mate, every time you put it in, there's a baby coming. Like, but as far as laughing, that's about as far as I go with that, because I don't give a fuck. Which is the same with this guy. I'm like, you're his boss for a start. So it's like, all right. But I would just, for me, I would go to my stepsister and I'd be like, I know what's going on. What are you planning about doing about it? And then unless she says, I'm going to fess up to my fiance, I'd be like, you're going to fess up to the fiance?
I feel sorry for the fiance, man, because like he's like in that woman's life every day, and he has no clue that she's like going to scans with some random that works with her brother or stepbrother.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Or if she's
weird.
not going to scans, she's just banging him. Because we're a bit lost on who's who. Should have numbered them. A bit
should have been. Yeah, the last email we had a bit of numbering.
But my first port of call. I know obviously the guys, but you don't want to get involved in that. Like he said, she said, rubbish. Oh, he's doing that. So I would just go straight to the stepsister and because she's family, and I'd be like, what's going on and what are you doing?
Because he's obviously shown him that picture without him realising that they're related in a way.
Yeah, he had no idea.
So you've stumbled upon information that you wish you wouldn't have stumbled upon. And I think the only way to get past it is to make everyone aware of the situation.
I'd be
it's her responsibility to do that. It's not yours.
Yeah, yeah. You just got to get her to sort it out, because you don't need that fucking shit on you, man.
No.
Yeah, I mean, just get her to sort it out. I just keep thinking to myself, like, I'd be like, turn to the boy and I'd be like, wait, that story about you plowing away at that woman, that one hell, is it? He's like, oh yeah. My fucking you're plowing away at my fucking stepsister? Yeah, dirty fucking prick.
Never be able to look her in the eye again after you've known all the stories that he's been saying to you at work all this time.
He's like, how did you get your legs up behind your head like that? She's like, what? He's like, I heard about you. Yeah, fucking pretzeling while he's fucking dipping you in his mustard. You dirty bitch.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I would do that, man. Like, try and have as less to do with it as possible, but try and make sure that they do the right thing. Because you don't want to be keeping secrets, but it's also not your fucking problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I think you would never be able to be like at a family do and like stand there and look your man in the eye, knowing what had happened, and knowing it's someone you know as well, kind of involves you. So I would say to her, you need to make it apparent. She could, like the worst thing that could come out of this, she could try and tell her fiance that it's his. That's the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, but then you don't know whether she's still going to be ploughing away at Billy Bob. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You just got to. It's just a fucking. I don't know why people get into these situations. Right? Life is so fucking complicated as it is. The thought of anything else than that is just no.
Some people can't help themselves, and some people morally don't give a shit if someone's in a relationship. They would just do it anyway.
Yeah.
In fact, some guys actually like it because they don't have to do any of the relationship side. They just like being the side thing.
Ugh. No, I'm quite happy the way I am. Fuck all that. No way. Just the thought of it. Sometimes I think back when I was younger and all the chaos between relationships that I was in, and myself, why did I even fucking bother? Like all the yelling and screaming, trying to stop people from like breaking up with you when you just think you should just let them.
I
I
remember
mean,
being in a relationship. This is a proper toxic relationship, yeah, and she was leaving me, and then I like fucking sat outside some random house in fucking middle of Stopsley, and just sat on the road and refused to fucking move because I was being a fucking child because she was saying that she's going to leave me. And I just remember looking back on that day, and I just like, if I could see myself now, I would kick myself in the face
yeah,
for being such a little
yeah.
pussy hole and get up and fucking. There's plenty more people that you could be fucking getting with. Do you know what I mean?
Oh
There's
yeah.
no reason for this amount of drama, and that was a toxic relationship. It was non-stop drama from the start to finish.
But you just try and keep it. I'm the same. Look
Mm,
back and the thing is like screaming each other's faces, and she's like, "I'm gonna leave," and you're like, "No, please don't leave." And you just think you should just gone, "Fuck, go then." Years
mm.
are wasted with that person. When the first time she said she was gonna leave, I should have just said yeah.
Yeah, and then you would have probably been with 3 or 4 other people since then and been much happier.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think it's a scared guys have a guys especially girls are similar, but guys I think have a bigger thing where your lack of self esteem makes you put up with a lot more shit than you would do generally.
Mm. Yeah, oh
And
yeah,
I think
definitely.
that happens massively when you're a teenager. Like some of the crazy shit I went through in relationships when I was a teenager was purely because I had no self confidence.
Yeah, I've got to try and help. Hopefully, my kid. I'm just gonna fill it with self confidence so it doesn't put up with shit.
Oh yeah,
You
it
can't
used to be
tell them
like
though.
my mum. Yeah, is so big headed about herself, and it's because my nan used to tell mum that she was like the best looking person in fucking Luton. So mum was always like, "Oh, I don't understand why they don't want to be with me because I'm better looking than anyone here," and all this shit. She was like so big headed. I was like, for my dad to deal with my mum, he did a fucking good job because there's no way I would have been in a relationship with her.
Brilliant. But hopefully you get it sorted. And if it gets any crazier, please let us know. And we're sorry if we mixed up any of the information, but the result still stands. Just go straight to your stepsister. Don't
Yeah,
you don't have to fix this kid's problems. That's not your just stick with your family. And hopefully he doesn't become part of it.
otherwise that will be straight. Well, I suppose he's tied to the family forever if he has a kid with him.
Yeah, true. Oh, nightmare.